What's up, everybody? It is Coach, and I'm coming to you today with something that I'm so excited about. A little bit of lore background. In 2025, we went to Adepticon in March. Actually 2024, we saw Zeo Genesis was there. We schedule moving around tournaments, all this stuff. We weren't able to go and demo it, and I said this year I want to go demo it, and then I show up, and there he is. Gav Thorpe is there. And I said, I have to um, talk to him. I like to interview him. And I'd like to speak to him about Zeo Genesis, and also just talk to him. I've read a bunch of the Black Library books. I love Dread, the game Dread, and I also love Strontium Dog. So it was kind of a good thing, and also Andy Chambers is involved, which he wasn't there, but he has done uh, Games Workshop, and like I said previously, Dread, and they were doing Block Wars and stuff like that. And so we demoed Zeo Genesis, and I really dig the game. I really do. I was able to actually get a Zeo. So I want to paint this up. I'm going to paint this up. I can't wait. But let's get into it. So Zeo Genesis went live today. All right. So today is the 29th of April, and here you go. Here is the Kickstarter page. I'm sorry, not Kickstarter, Gamefound page. And I like to just go over a few things because I'm really excited about this. Now, I'm gonna go through this, and I'm gonna say, should I back it? Because no matter how excited you are, you got to be want to do this. So here is the Kickstarter page. So right now, as of now, I'm recording this at about 7:30 p.m. on the 29th, and they're at $75,417 American, okay, US dollars. It is 215% funded, which I think is great. I know that they are doing their um, they're doing their um, printing of the models and stuff in the U.S., which is I think that's something new. Like GW has their workshop in the UK. A lot of people source out to China. I'm not going to get political, but with all the stuff going on, I know game companies are going crazy, and I'm glad that somebody like these guys decided to do this here. So I don't know why this is not moving, but I got to tell you, the overall look is good. So let's look here for a second. Um, the artwork is fantastic. I think the models are really cool. Um, I've seen everything that I really do like it. These are some people, some YouTubers that painters that put some awesome paint on it, like Jewel Night Chess here. So there are some really good things about it. But let's talk about this Kickstarter first of all. Damn it, GameFound. First things first, I have to tell you, getting Dread and Strontium Dog, they've had all that great artwork from 2000 AD, and they've incorporated that into the rulebook. Now, from here, Zeo Genesis doesn't have any of that. They had to start from scratch. Man, they are knocking it out of the park. The artwork is fantastic. I did download the lists. I downloaded the beta rules, and that I did, like I said, demo it at there with Gafdorp. But just looking at this is great. It really is. And I did a deep dive into it, and I really do like the way it looks. I mean, it looks fantastic here. Okay. So here's, some of the stuff you're going to get. The books, the artwork, the Ice House terrain is involved in it. So I don't know if you guys are veteran war gamers like myself and my crew. We have so much frickin' terrain. We have so much of this, like that's BattleTech size that would work, or just different things like desert terrain and just stuff that would work. Stuff that would work. So as I'm looking at it, I don't know if I really like the ice house terrain is awesome. I don't know if I need that. So I digress. So you know scalable. The kinetic action is great. Well, I'll get to that with the rules. whatever. Big armored suits. Now, injection molded in hard plastic, but they have an STL option available. As a printer, I really like that. So here's a team, right? Here we go. Here's the dudes, man. It is Andy Chambers, my dude Gav Thorpe right there. Okay, Dan Morrison is the concept artist. He is knocking out of the park. And then I don't want to say it, I'm going to say it wrong, but Gray Herb is a lead colorist. If you look at the artwork, it's freaking fantastic. It really is. It's like a cyberpunk comic book. It's just fantastic. All right. So what's in the box? What are you going to get? All right. So I think for $150 American, the physical core game, you're going to get a 2-player starter set. You're going to get the Guard Corps unit and then the Pack Zero Zeo unit. The Packed Armec Zeo unit. You get a 144-page rule book. All right. 32-page quick start guide. A quick start guide is 32 pages. That's a lot. That's a lot. Usually it's quick, but I'm going to hold my judgment until I see it. Quality Chessex dice, Q Workshop dice, and you get the building. So for $150, that's your starter. I don't think it's terrible. Prices are what they are there, right? Here are the miniatures. We have a mech, right? The big guy, that's your Zeo. Then your tactical Zeo. Then this is your Exo, Rig Zeo, Tactical Zeo, and then your regular guard troopers. Pretty cool, all right? Shipping, whatnot. So what's your value? Let's look at it. So we just went over what's in the Battle for Saberage core set, all right? Now, you can get just the rule book, and you get a digital unit. So now, we're going into the digital thing. Now, when I talked to Gav about this, I was like, he's going to have a regular tier, and then he's going to have a digital tier. And I said, really? You're going to do that? He goes, yeah, it's 2025. We got to go into the future. So $65 will get you a rule book and an STL. Which is what I like about this though a lot is all of them here. Watch. Then you get the 2 cores and the digital rulebook and a physical rulebook. Now, this is the all-in digital. All right. So now let's click it and see what we got in here. So we're gonna get a physical rulebook and a digital rulebook. Okay. You're gonna get all four boxes. All right. So it seems that there is 2 starters and then 2 additional add-ons. So you're getting like the 4 boxes of what they would sell. And then you're gonna get the book, the physical book and rule book. Digital all in. I think you get a PDF and you get the rule book. It says physical core rule book plus 4 STL ZOs available. Units in the campaign also includes free art of the Humanverse PDF art book and a locate Stan Ray scenery set. STL. So we're getting that. We're getting a physical book, which I think is pretty damn cool, right? You're gonna get these buildings, 30 STL buildings. For me, not that bad, but this is cool. I'll print up. There's some of the stuff I saw in there that I really like. And then there is the Humanverse. So look at that. That's pretty cool. All right. Art of the Humanverse, concept and visions. I like that. It reminds me back in the day when I used to watch how they made Star Wars, and you'd see all the artwork and the artists working on stuff and behind the scenes and whatnot. It's pretty good. All right. And then you're going to get the game magazine. Another cool thing. It looks pretty good. I love sci-fi work. I can't get away from it. So here is the rule book and the STLs. All 4 boxes, which is cool. And it'd be good to, let's say, print up both of these, 2 sets of each, and then you can kind of go to town against each other. All right. There's the rule book, and there is the building set. So that is going to set you back $140. Not that bad. As far as things go, it's not terrible. If you want to get the core game and then 2 Zeo expansions, which is the physical, it's going to cost you $270, and then everything, all 4 is $375. The all in is $140. It's almost half the price, a little bit more than half the price if you want to just print it yourself. So right there, we are not at our backer with 350 and 500 backers. It's still unlocked there. They are saying that the STLs will be ready, I think, in July. Yes, the physical core rulebook ships with other physical products in December, and then the STL Zeo units ship in July. I have to tell you, I'm going to get the all digital, all in with the physical rulebook. I just think it's fantastic. I might get a second rulebook just to have to give to someone. I think this is great. Now, let's talk about how the game plays. All right. The game itself is a lot of fun in the way that it's not a game where I go, you go, and we move and this and that. There's a few core mechanics. Now, if you're a veteran war gamer, you know what I'm talking about. All right, there are certain things that you just know, rolling dice, and I got to meet this number. This we already know that. So, what makes me excited about this game is just some mechanics in it that are completely different than other mechanics. So here's the game. So it's scalable skirmish. Zeo units are 2 Zeo forms accompanied by 3 to 5 supports, played on a 3 by 3 table, roughly 30 to 45 minutes. I say an hour, okay? Now, kinetic action, ultimating activations, which I love. That's one of my favorite things. Keeps it moving. Each activation, multiple actions such as move, shoot in any order. Okay, so you're getting basically like 3 different things. You have the ability to react during opponent's activations, means that the players are constantly engaged in the action. What's great is this: you have a certain amount of activations, but you can react to it or you could just take the damage. Also, there is a defense stat, which it's like, okay, I roll my dice and I hit you, say, 10 times, and you only save 4 times. So that means 6 are going through. You're going to take 1 wound. Damage is going to come down. And when your damage gets to 0, the next hit you get, it goes almost like the shield or the armor's wearing away. I think that's really awesome. I think that's pretty cool. And then you have to take a turn off where everybody kind of replenishes their um, their activation. So you can have some stuff left or whatever, and you say, all right, you know what, I'm gonna skip a turn now, and I'm gonna do my active. I'm gonna re-up my activation, so no one's gonna go, and then your partner goes, so he might get out of activation, and then you can kind of pounce on him, or vice versa. So you got to be smart about that. Now, the kinetic action also, when you roll, you're going to roll, let's say, 5 white dice and 1 black dice. And that black dice will correspond to a table, and that table does certain things. Pushes you, moves you, nothing happens. So the kinetic action is something pretty cool. All right, they're big suits, Zeo forms. The playtest rules are here. You can download them here. You can check it out here. I got to tell you, I've been going over this a lot, and I love it. All right, so this is basically the book here. It is in, I'm checking it out in the PDF thing. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. The artwork is fantastic. It really is. And then you have all this background that Gav does. Sometimes I don't read the fluff, but I'm reading all his fluff. I'm telling you now. All right. So you could just download that, check that out. It's really, 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 it's worth checking out. Learning how, I like to check out a game before I do it, because you don't want to make the investment unless you're really just jazzed to get it. All right. So another cool thing is they got different artwork of the mechs in here, and I was watching someone else's video, and he was saying that on the sides here are different codes of the colors of paint that you can get. I'm assuming it's Games Workshop. I'm not exactly sure. Please don't quote me on that. But if you want to get these colors, I think they're in there. I think that's pretty damn innovative right there. All right, really great. Inspirations for you to do these different color schemes and whatnot. I mean, so yeah, this is like the version where things, photography goes here and stuff. But like I said, this artwork is fantastic. It is fantastic. Definitely check it out. Go and download the book and just read the book and go through it. All right, everyone. So that's it. Am I going to back it? Yes, I'm going to do the digital package. Probably next year we go to Depticon. maybe they'll have some more stuff. They can expand the universe. I think it's important to get guys like this. Now, meeting the guys from Best Hobby and talking with Gav makes you want to get this. It makes you want to support them, because if we as a community don't support them, then the games won't be made. We will have nothing to play. I think that's very important too. So, but check it out. Let me know what you think. All right, are you going to back it? Are you excited about this? Is this a pass for you? Let me know, because we're going to try to do this a little bit more. I really do like this. I don't know what it is, but I really like the way it looks, the way it plays, and just the overall feel of the game. I think it's fantastic. But like I said, let me know what you think. Give me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Also, if this is your first time here, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing Zeo Genesis. We've done a bunch of other games and stuff, so check that out. Also, there's a link to our link tree. We got all our social media in there. You should definitely join our Discord. Our Discord is hopping all the time. Right now, we're doing a slow grow. Doesn't have to be any system, but it's a lot of fun. And if you just want to like this video, or you watched it, or you just looking into whatever, why don't you hit that subscribe button, and why don't you give me a thumbs up, because I'd really appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm and all that YouTube stuff. But without further ado, thank you very much for sticking with me, and I'll see you in the next one.